It's time for live high school basketball on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Young drives the lane, scoops it up short, down in, a kiss off the glass, good.
High school basketball on CISN.TV is brought to you by Shotgurt Chevrolet, West Side Auto Pros, Mid-American Energy. Now let's go courtside for high school basketball on CISN.TV.
Good evening and welcome to Waukee High School as we get ready for another CISN.TV basketball game here tonight. Again, top-rated teams in 5A for the girls. It's Waukee coming in at number 5 at 8-3, hosting number 8 Dowling Catholic. They're at 8-4 on the season here tonight, and both these teams come into this one on a bit of a run here tonight. As when you look at the game scores, each of them has won the last 4 games coming into this after a couple losses. Almost mirror each other a little bit in that Dowling 1-2, lost 2, 1-2, lost 2, then 1-4. Waukee 1-2, lost 1, 1-3, lost 2, and then 1-4. So the season's a little bit similar. Opponents, the only similar, I guess no, yeah, Valley, okay. Dowling lost to Valley. Yeah, that was in that 2-point game, and Waukee beat Valley quite handily here, kind of put it to them in a game we did here on CISN.TV. A little bit of a surprise there in that one, but they handled them quite well, and now the two are getting ready to play here as we look into mid-January and toward February's tournament trail will get started. But tonight for Dowling, of course, Caitlin Clark coming in at 29 points a game. No other Maroons averaging in double figures. Grace Gaber does average 8.9. For Waukee, Peyton Rao, 14.6. Anna Brown, 13.5. And Katie Dinnebeer at 10.3. Then Joy Neiman and Lindsay Keldman right in there. So, yeah, one player, obviously Caitlin Clark, who is outstanding junior for Dowling coming in. And you say, well, you got to stop her and you stop Dowling, but that isn't easy to do, because we know we've seen in games where she's been stopped for maybe a quarter or stopped for a half, but then she turns it on, and Dowling is right back in it. So it'll be an interesting matchup here tonight. Looking again at the top 10 coming into this, Iowa City High still on top at a 10-0 record. Southeast Polk at number 2, Johnston number 3, Valley at 4, Waukee at 5, Prairie at 6, Cedar Falls at 7, Dowling 8, Pleasant Valley 9, Cedar Rapids Wash at 10, Iowa City West at 11, Centennial at 12, Urbandale at 13, Ames at 14, and Aiken at 15. Of course, Southeast Polk beat Valley on Friday night, and the polls come out on Thursday. Then Southeast Polk beat Valley, so we don't know if that'll drop them down at all. May, I would assume. And Waukee, or the winner of this one, would probably slide up a couple notches, depending on how everything goes here tonight. As the clock winding down, getting ready for the start of this one here tonight. Waukee and Dowling Catholic. And as is the custom, some elementary school students will be out singing the national anthem here tonight. And Jim Dewey gets them lined up and ready to go. Here on CISN.TV. And we're trying to get all our cameras set a little cramped up here as we got 2 radio stations, TV with us. And here we are in this.
Waukee High School has committed itself to maintaining the highest level of sportsmanship possible at all athletic events.
Getting ready for
Waukee High School is asking every Warriors
the national anthem.
treat our visitors in the same manner we would like the Warriors to be treated when they're away from home. And secondly, for each of us to be courteous and considerate of our neighbors in the stands by what we do and what we say. Now, if you please, kindly rise, face our flag.
We're going to
We honor our country.
pause now for our national anthem.
With the singing of the national anthem tonight, brought to you by the Grant Reagan Elementary 5th grade chorus.
Outstanding job. Don't know how well you could hear that, but hopefully you could some of it. Those youngsters tonight. As we get ready for basketball here tonight. Again, Dowling comes in at 8-4, ranked number 8, averaging 64.5 points a game, while Waukee at 8-3, ranked number 5, averaging 68.9 points per game. And they come into this tonight. Both of them on 4-game winning streaks. Dowling beat Ames, beat Ankeny, beat Hoover, and beat Urbandale. That last one, the Urbandale game, a close one, a 2-point win on Friday. While Waukee, their last 4, the win streak coming in, beat Fort Dodge, Sioux City West, Des Moines Lincoln, and Marshalltown. And in those games, they've scored 99, 78, 103, and 81. Ella McVeigh, the 5'6" sophomore, one starter. Caitlin Clark, the 5'11" junior, their leading scorer. Emma Gipple, the 5'8" freshman. Grace Gaber, the 5'10" junior. J.C. Cothy, the 6' senior. Kristen Meyer, the head coach for Dowling, and now they dim the lights, turn on the spotlights to introduce the home team, Waukee Warriors.
And now, let's meet the starting lineups for your Waukee Warriors. A 5'6" sophomore, number 2, Lindsay Kelderman.
Lindsay Kelderman, the sophomore.
5'7" sophomore, number 10.
5'6" sophomore. Katie Dinnebeer, 5'7" sophomore.
5'10" senior, number 20, Anna Brown.
Anna Brown, the 5'10" senior.
5'8" senior, number 24,
Jory Neiman, the 5'8" senior. And Peyton Rao, the 6'2" senior for Waukee. Chris Guest, the head coach. Of course, Sherry Guest, his wife, and assistant. Dustin Alvine, Ashton Yoshi, Keisha Brown, and Todd Schneider. As we get set for basketball. the final comments from the coaches. And we'll get underway here. And Waukee, the field house. Non-conference game, but again, a big game here for both these teams as you're prepping now, working now, getting ready for the postseason run. Well into January. And here's the tip, controlled by Caitlin Clark for Dowling. Outside to three, good! Right off the bat, Ella McVeigh pops the three and gives Dowling the early lead. And Waukee working with it. Rao up high. Looks to the cutters in the lane down there. Now gives it off to Neiman, over to Dinnebeer. And back to Anna Brown. Anna Brown drives, dishes it underneath to Rao, up and good. Peyton Rao with the bucket. There's a three up, no good. Rebound comes off to Dowling. They'll take it away on the run out, all the way up, and the foul will be called. Dinnebeer took it in. And Emma Gipple gets first foul of the game here. Dinnebeer steps to the line, shooting 76%, hits it. And we tie it up here. She'll get the second one, try to give Waukee the lead, and it misses. And a rebound comes off to Gipple. Here's Caitlin Clark with it. Guarded up there by Kelderman, take it away. Back up to Kelderman. She'll pull up, misses, and a rebound comes off to Gipple for Dowling. McVeigh now with it. Was working against Brown. Now they're rotated over, looking for Clark inside down low. Kelderman guarding her. Turnaround inside, nowhere to go with it. Kothe. Now over to Kothe, to the baseline. They're double teaming Clark down there, looks like. As they go man, but they're going to sag in, especially when Clark goes into that post. And Kelderman guarding Clark. Now they come out and double team her. Brown. She splits through it, goes down the lane, and the foul will be called. On Peyton Rao. So Clark will go to the line to shoot two. 74% free throw shooter. Hits that one. And gives Dowling the lead back by one. Second free throw, good, by Clark. And here comes Waukee. Brown back up top. Neiman with it. Dinnebeer will pull it out. Come up top. Now into Rao. Nice look. Rao at the defender on her hip. And Rao ties it up again. And now taken away again by Waukee. Pull up in the lane. Jumper short. Rebound comes down to Emma Gipple. And double team Clark. Almost get it away. To get it down low, they kick it out for three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Jory Neiman for Waukee. She leans in, gets it up the floor to Dinnebeer. Dinnebeer looks at the three, now throws back to Neiman. They'll reset the offense. They got Rao down on the post. Up comes Dinnebeer. Man-to-man defense also by Dowling into Rao again, up, and the bucket doesn't go. Would have counted, but she'll get 2.
Foul 11, Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark, her first personal, second team foul.
Peyton Rao.
Rao to the line. She shoots 66 from the free throw line, 66%, I should say. And pops it right through
And the Dowling Catholic lineup, number 21.
and gives them the lead by 1. She'll get another one. Misses a second one. And a lane violation. I think Clark stepped in too soon, so she'll get another free throw. Get to take it again. Rao, a chance to redeem herself. The old NBA 2 to make 3, and she takes advantage of that. And Rao now has 6 of the 7 points for Waukee. They throw it over to the side for 3. No good. Rebound taken off there by Dowling. Gipple get it back up top. Down low. Tong also now in the ball game. And a foul called.
20, Anna Brown.
Anna Brown.
Her first team's second.
That's her first second team foul here, almost halfway through the first quarter. Clark will inbound it, look to get it back and shoot the 3 right away. Does, rattles out, down. Put back up by Gipple, no good. Brown gets the rebound. So they got that play they wanted, and now Kelderman can't tiptoe the sideline in front of the Dowling bench, and it'll go back to Dowling. So one of those down the cylinder, enough spin on it, it spun back out of there. And here comes Caitlin Clark with it for Dowling in the maroon jerseys and home Waukee whites. The Tong. She gets it back out. Clark, long 3. Good! Caitlin Clark hits the 3 and gives Dowling the lead back by 1. Out to Kelderman for 3. Good! Lindsay Kelderman answers with the 3. And all of a sudden, a scoring flurry up to Tong. She goes up and good. And we got a tie again, our third tie of the game. Neiman drives the lane up through the defenders, and she's going to be called for the travel. Good job by Dowling to stay straight there.
Dowling Catholic 50, Meg Simplot.
Meg Simplot in for Dowling. Megan Ernie in for the Waukee Warriors. Tied up at 10 here in the first quarter. Between number 8 Dowling into Tong, up and good.
By 9, Tong.
And Waukee coach Chris Guest said, where's the foul on that? And didn't get the call. It's 12-10 Dowling. Dinderbeer over to Brown. Dinderbeer goes around Brown for the screen, now back to Brown. Brown will shoot those deep shots, but there she can get it. Scoops it, gets her own rebound, puts it back up. No good, and this time Caitlin Clark pulls it out of there. So big effort by Brown, finding Tong up the floor as Clark can't complete it though. And now back in and saved by Dowling. Simplot. Back out to Simplot for 3. No good. Rebound comes off to Jory Neiman. She looked up the floor, had Kelderman up there, but decided not to pass it up there to Lindsay Kelderman. And here's Waukee looking to tie it up into the paint. Up, and Ernie gets it blocked by Tong. And Clark was also in there on the double team. Clark now dribbles all the way in, drives in, and a blocking foul called this time. As a big sigh goes out from the Waukee fans, they thought it was going to be the offensive foul. Ernie picks up her first foul, third team foul here. And Clark to the line. She's 2 of 2 so far from the line and has a 3-pointer. Hits that one.
Dowling lineup, 5, Margaret Tobias, 35, J.C. Cotey.
And a chance to widen the lead to 4, which would be the biggest lead of either team and the biggest lead for Dowling. There it is. They led 3-0 to start.
In the Waukee lineup, 44.
And Peyton Rao will come back in to replace Ernie. A little bit of a size switch there. Rao goes 6'2", Megan Ernie at 5'9", so a little more size inside. There's Tong out now too for Dowling. Down the lane, Dinnebeer, and she draws the foul. I think on J.C. Cotey.
35, J.C. Cotey. Her
Third team foul.
Doing 2, Katie Dinnebeer.
Dinnebeer to the free throw line, shooting 76%, 1 of 2 tonight. Make that 2 of 3. Ends a little bit of a Dowling run there too. Reeled off 4 points after it was tied 10-10. Here's the second free throw. Is good by Dinnebeer. She's got 3 points on 3 free throws, and it's a 2-point lead for Dowling. Over the far side to Tobias. He's in the ball game now, up to Caitlin Clark. Clark, they're double teaming her with Kelderman and Brown when they can. Inside, now back out for 3, down and out again. That's a second one like that for Dowling that's gone down the cylinder, just popped right back out of there. Nice screen from Rao. Dinnebeer goes around her. Out to Neiman, back to Brown, and Brown called for the travel. Brown looking for that 3-point shot, just hasn't been able to find a good open one yet here. And she's shooting 44% from out there. But has not had a chance to get one off, has not had a chance to get any points yet so far. And Caitlin Clark loses the handle and sliding in, but she was out of bounds was Cotey when she touched it, so got to go to Waukee with 61 seconds to play in the first quarter. And here we go, Dinnebeer with it.
1 minute in the quarter.
We'll see if they play for one or put it up when they get a good look. Well, Neiman thought about the 3, goes to Dinnebeer, and then they throw it away. It's a turnover.
14,
Peyton Kelderman will come in now, replacing Brown. So the 2 Keldermans in, Lindsay and Peyton. And we'll see if Clark now works it down for one shot here with Dowling on a 2-point lead. Clark throws it over to the wing. Looked at the shot, Tobias over there, now throws it back to Clark. They've been double teaming her when they can. Inside, up, and nice power move by J.C. Cotey. And that matches their biggest lead at 4. Here's Waukee now with a chance. There's a 3, off, no good. Rebound knocked around, long rebound comes out. Race down, she pulled up, now Clark gets it. Clark will put up a long 3, good! Caitlin Clark hits it and widens the lead to 7 here at the end of the first quarter. Dowling 19, Waukee 12, back with the second quarter after this on CISN.TV.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right, you decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
The year-end holiday tag event at Schottenkirk Ford, Indianola. All vehicles are tagged with one low price. New bonus tagged 18 Ford F-150s up to $14,000 off MSRP. Your choice. Up to $8,500 off MSRP. New 18 Ford Explorer and new 18 Ford Edge. Year-end tag event in Indianola, including thousands under retail value on Schottenkirk certified pre-owned vehicles. Hurry in for best selection. Schottenkirk Ford, Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com. During the year-end holiday tag event at Schottenkirk.
Back here at Waukee, 19-12, Dowling leads after one quarter. Waukee had the ball with a minute to go in the first quarter and weren't able to score, but Dowling got a 3 and a 2 out of it and built their lead up to 7, the biggest lead either team has had here. And here we go into the second quarter. Waukee starts with the ball. Up top to Dinnebeer. She thinks about driving, then gets it over to Neiman. Looks like the starter's back in there for Waukee. Rao, Dinnebeer. There's Rao up top. Kelderman. She drives up and good. Nice recognition by Lindsay Kelderman. That's 5 points now for her. She saw that they just left it open there and drove in. Down on the block to Cothe. Gets it back up top. Over to McVeigh. And 3 is up, no good. Rebound by Dowling. Put back up, no good. Battled for it, and Rao comes away with it. There. And offensive foul called.
On 24, Jory Neiman.
On Jory Neiman.
Her first, team fourth.
It's her first, the team's 4th foul here in the first half. And here comes Dowling. Leading by 5. Clark dribbles in, pulls up at the free throw line. No good. Rattles around, and Rao brings down the rebound. Oh, and just a missed dribble there by Neiman. Gives it right back. Emma Gipple. She comes over for 3. No good. And then a battle for it and the foul on the rebound. I think that'll go against Gipple, her second.
Her second, team fourth of the half.
4th team foul. And here comes Waukee, another chance at it. Dinnebeer. Up top, Neiman looks at the 3. Kelderman drives back out. And Durao, and over the back, coming in from behind, is J.C. Cothe with a foul. Tried to come around her, but fouled her. Nai Tong back in, along with Meg Simplot for Dowling.
21, Nai Tong.
Waukee inbound under their own bucket. Kelderman. Outside to Brown for 3. No good. Rao rebound, battles for it. Puts it up, and no good. And Tong then comes out of there with the second rebound, the follow-up. And good size down there by both of those two. Match up pretty well. Into Tong. She kicks it outside. Now back into her. And Rao fouls her, and there's the bucket.
44, Peyton Rao. Her second, team fifth.
Rao's second, 5th team foul. And Tong will get the free throw. Hits it. Makes it 7 for her. And builds the lead to 8, the biggest here of the game for either team. Brown with it. Guarded by Clark. Now Dinnebeer. And Neiman will come up. They'll reset that offense. Dowling man-to-man playing well. Now into Brown. Gets the defender on her hip and draws the foul that time. Well, just as I say, they're playing good defense. They get the foul.
21,
Nai Tong picks up that one. It's her first, the 6th team foul, and Anna Brown goes to the line. Chance to get her first points of the night. She does. Shooting 78% from that free throw line. And she'll get one more here. Misses the second one. And it stays a 7-point lead. There's a 3 away. short, almost got the hop on it. About to say short, and it bounced like it might go in, but then fell off the rim there. And lob it into Rao. I think that caught the rim a little bit, but Rao hauls it in from Neiman. And they've cut the lead down to 5. Here's Clark against Dinnebeer. She dribbles in a runner and gets the foul, but misses the bucket.
Foul on 10, Katie Dinnebeer.
It's her Dinnebeer's first, the 6th on the team. So both teams now with 6 fouls. Clark will shoot 2. She had 10 in the first quarter. Hits that one. And she'll get another one. See if she can widen that lead back up to 7. She does. Nice form there. So she's 6 of 6 free throws and 2 threes for Caitlin Clark to add up to 12 points. And here's Neiman, pulled back, looked at the 3, trying to get in there over Tong to Rao, but couldn't get it there. And Tong doing a good job guarding Peyton Rao on the post down there. She'll sag off now as Rao comes up high, but she'll shoot the 3. Good! Peyton Rao's first 3 of the season. She's 0 for 1 coming in. And cuts the lead to 4. Peyton Rao 0 for 1. And they're knocked away off of Dowling. Back to Waukee, so we'll see if the 3 by the 6'2 senior gets them going. It was almost an excuse me one. She was leaning in and thought about driving and then decided to shoot the 3. And it went in, so she's now 50% from three-point range, 1 of 2. Kelderman with it. Out to Anna Brown, long 3. Oh, that one almost stuck in the bracket of the basket, but it came out. Brown has not been able to get on track. Clark has, but this one's a little long. And now we're in a long-range shooting contest here. When they brought Tong in, it's been a little harder for them to get that down low to Rao. Here's Dinnebeer. To Kelderman, she'll pull it out. Not a lot of offensive movement is part of the issue, I think. Rao comes up top. Tong gives her a little closer that time. There's a long 3 by Brown. Good! Anna Brown finds the range. And it's a 1-point ball game, and Dowling calls a timeout to talk it over. We'll take a quick break. Be back after this on CISN.TV.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Back here at Waukee. Couple threes. Unlikely one by Peyton Rao and one by Anna Brown. And now a turnover back to Waukee as they were down by 8 and have come back here to cut it down to 1 off the threes by Rao and then the last one by Brown. And now Waukee a chance to take the lead back here. Dinnebeer drives in, kicks it out to Kelderman. She'll pull it back out. Dinnebeer looking for Megan Ernie, who's in there now on the post. Giving Rao a break. Jory Neiman drives, looks, throws it back over. They reverse it. Kelderman for 3. Rao's out, no good. Ernie with the rebound. Oh, nice little wraparound pass, but Brown can't get it to go, and then a foul is called. And that'll be
Foul on 34, Megan
Ernie
Her
with the
second,
foul.
team seventh.
And that's a 17
Dowling
foul.
lineup, 55, Lexi Bold. The Warrior lineup, 44, Peyton Rao.
And Rao comes back in. Simplot to shoot free throws here. 78% free throw shooter. Hits that one. Well, that ends a little mini run there by 6-point run by Waukee. Second one is short. Rebound to Ernie. And here we go. And then jump ball called.
Foul on one, Elephant Bay.
Or no, the foul called. Okay.
Her first, team seventh, shooting 1 and 1.
So 1 and 1. He raised his hands. I thought.
Grant Reagan Elementary students, you should head to the hallway. Get lined up. Grant Reagan students to the hallway.
I look down a minute and look up, and there's the bucket. The Dinner Beers hits both of them. And we're tied. It's our fourth tie of the ball game here. Caitlin Clark with it out front. Gets by Rao, drives off, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Ernie. Timeout, Waukee. We'll take a quick break. Be back after this on CISN.TV.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. Kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Back here at Waukee, Dar Danielson with you on CISN.TV. The Warriors take a timeout. They've tied it back up. They trailed by as much as 8 here in the first half, but now with a little over a minute to play, they've got it back even. Fourth tie of the game, and now Anna Brown comes up to help out. Kelderman looks to go baseline, now into Rao, and knocked away. And on the breakout comes Dowling, and Lexi Bowles traveled with it. Caught it and bumped into the defender. Defender stood right there, and they turn it back over. Milwaukee had the ball with 1 minute to go at the end of the first quarter and weren't able to score. Dowling scored 5 points. We'll see if Waukee does a little better job here this time. They've outscored them here 13-6 in the second quarter. Anna Brown against Clark. Gets it over to Neiman. And there's Rao. Kelderman. Dribbles in, gets it over to Neiman. Content to work it here. Kind of a man-to-man still for Dowling. Neiman cuts, flashes through the lane, but they keep it there. Rao comes up top and takes it. Dinnebeer, Rao trying to post inside there. There's a three, short. Rebound comes out long to McVeigh. Knocked away, and the battle for it, and Neiman fouls her, and that was not good because that'll send her down to the line. Jory Neiman's second. So the worst thing you could do, just stay off her, and maybe you'll get the 10 count there because Falk was running. But McVeigh instead will go to the free throw line. She's got a 3, and this will be the 1-and-1 here. And hits it. So breaks that tie. She'll get one more. McVeigh with 4 points. That's what she averages. And that one just sneaks over the front of the rim and in. And now here comes Waukee. Neiman back out for three. Rolls around the rim and no good. Anna Brown looked for the three but couldn't get it to go here. And Dowling will take a 2-point lead into the halftime break, 27-25. And we'll be back. Check out the halftime stats after this on CISN.TV.
The Fletcher in Ankeny. Words cannot even begin to describe our Sunday brunch. You won't find a better Sunday brunch than what's being prepared for you. Try it this Sunday. The Fletcher, North Ankeny Boulevard.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us. Or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing. 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we've got it all.
Is this guy a contractor who does good work or a contractor who needs work? For a reliable recommendation, trust the Better Business Bureau, protecting consumers for over a century. When you go to bbb.org to check out a business, you'll learn if it's BBB accredited, see its grade on customer service, and read honest, useful reviews from local people. For online recommendations you can trust, start with trust at bbb.org/Iowa.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community. You want to get...
Back here at Waukee, Dar Danielson with you on CISN.TV. Our halftime score, Dowling leads 27-25 over Waukee. Let's run down the scoring for you. First for Dowling, 12 points for Caitlin Clark. She had 10 in the first quarter, just 2 in the second. 7 for Naitong. 5 for Ella McVeigh, 2 for J.C. Cothey, and 1 for Meg Simplot. For Waukee, Peyton Rao with 11, 6 in the first, 5 in the second, including her first three-pointer of the season. 5 for Katie Dinabar, 5 for Lindsay Kelderman, and 4 for Anna Brown. Dowling led 19-12 after 1, and then were outscored 13-8 and lead by 2, 27-25 here at the half. So these two teams averaging, let's see, Dowling averages, 64.5, and Waukee 68.9. So a little behind the scoring average, but we'll see if that changes or not here at halftime of this one. And so far, Anna Brown hit 1 3 for Waukee. Peyton Rowell, our leading scorer, is at 11, so she's averaged about 15. So 4 players score for Waukee and 5 for Dowling, with Caitlin Clark leading the way at 12. She averages 29. So got the youngsters out here tonight on the elementary night. shooting it here. And let's do this. Let's take a break. We'll do that. Come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
For the ultimate one-of-a-kind game day experience, make a stop at The Other Place. The game is on and drinks are cold with game day specials for every fan. Serving Iowa's best pizza since 1970, it's the place for the whole family. With a mouth-watering menu and state-of-the-art audio-video system, make the OP one of the most exciting destinations for sporting events viewing. The Other Place, American Sports Grill and Pizzeria. Join in on this Iowa tradition, serving the Midwest since 1970.
It takes more than a great price and great selection to continue to grow every year. We believe the reason is our core values. Hard work, we work hard for you. Integrity, it's not optional, it's required. We build trusting relationships and don't run when the problems arise. We're always improving the customer experience. It's been the Schottenkirk way for over 50 years. Schottenkirk Chevrolet, Waukee, and the all-new Schottenkirk Ford, Indianola.
The other guys, they think they know what special means. At Godfather's Pizza, we do special, and we do it better. We add the T. There's a Godfather specialty pizza with your name on it. Classic combo, all meat combo, hot stuff, taco, yeah, even veggie and more. All of them piled high with the best toppings and 100% real cheese. Treat yourself special. Order specialty pizzas from Godfather's Pizza.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. You may have noticed it's starting to get cold outside, and if you're like a lot of folks, that old fireplace in your house isn't doing you much good. You need to replace that thing with a high-efficient gas fireplace from Heat and Glow. We're going to come in, take your old wood or gas fireplace out. We're going to replace it with a warm, cozy, high-efficient, easy-to-use fireplace from Heat and Glow. That'll be the best thing you ever did to your house. Come see us today, because nothing's better than a warm fire on a cold day. Hi, I'm Chris from
30 seconds.
We're here at halftime at Waukee on CISN.TV. Dart Danielson with you. And it's Dowling up by 2. Their biggest lead of the first half was 8 as they started the second quarter. Then Waukee went on a little bit of a run there, cut it down, and then tied it up. And then in the last minute and about 4 seconds, Dowling got a couple points after they tied it, and they lead by 2 here. That was, I guess that was a foul in the backcourt. Ended up leading to free throws. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 ties in this ball game. No team really has pulled out other than Dowling did there for a second at the start of the second quarter, but only got it up to 8, and then Waukee reeled them right back in. So a good back and forth matchup here tonight. They've been double team Caitlin Clark when they can. Dowling's leading scorer coming in averaging 29. And they've been able to, she got 10 in the first quarter and held her to 2 free throws in the second. But the thing is, she can explode and go get points at any time. So, and their leading scorer, Peyton Rao, with 11. They have 3 players coming in double figures: Rao, Brown, and Dinnebeer, and then Jory Neiman right in there at 8 points a game. So she's yet to get on the board for Waukee. So we'll see what the halftime strategy was here. I think continue to play good defense on Clark and don't let her get popped open. You know where she's at all the time. And then offensively, maybe they can move it around a little bit. Defensively, Dowling has played pretty well defensively against Waukee's offense. They put Nai Tong in there on Rao, and that kind of helped as you got some size in there against her. And it was tougher then to get that lob into Rao and get her up and get the bucket. She had two field goals, 2 free throws in the first quarter, and then the field goal, and then that 3, her first 3, she shot it up and hit it her first one of the year. So she's 1 of 2 now from 3-point range. So, and I guess the thing for Dowling is be patient, even though they're double teaming Clark, just keep passing it around, and the double team's there, so somebody else has got to be open somewhere. So keep moving it around as They come out and warm up here to start the second half. Both these teams mentioned it coming in ranked. Dowling at 8 and 4, ranked number 8. And Waukee at 8 and 3, ranked number 5. And Dowling will be at Valley on Friday night, and the game we'll do here. And then, excuse me, they're at Johnston, and Waukee's at Valley on Friday night, and Dowling's at Johnston. That should be interesting. They lost to Johnston by 10 in that first matchup back on the 14th of December. And that rematch with Valley, Waukee came in here and just ran away, pulled out to a lead, and they won that going away 61-29. It was a big, big win there for Waukee with just everything clicking there. So a couple of big games coming up for them. As we get ready to start the second half here, who's going to pull out, get any distance? What are we going to see here? We'll find out in the second half as we're just about ready to get it underway. Should be an entertaining boys game here in the second half of this doubleheader also here tonight between Waukee and Dowling. Break the huddle, and Dowling will get the ball first. They'll be in the dark uniforms, the maroon, and Waukee in the white ones with the purple numbers. As here we go. Over on the right side, looks like most of the starters back in for both teams. Simplot throws it inside, and then a foul called on Rao against Kothi. Rao's third here early on, the first of the second half. And that'll send Kothi to the line. She hits it. And Kothi will get one more. And hits it. She's 2 for 2. She came in shooting 37% for the line coming into this one. And builds the lead back up to 4. Almost thrown away. Neiman keeps it. Dinnebeer for 3. No good. Battled for and pulled down in there by Kothi. Here comes Clark. Crosses over behind the back. Now back outside to Kothi. And jump ball be called. That'll go to Waukee as they tie it up. A minute gone here in the third quarter. And here's Dinnebeer as Ella McVeigh comes back to put a little pressure on her. She'll get across easily though. Jory Neiman with it. Has it knocked away. Now she'll take it to the hoop and gets it blocked by Kothi. Neiman was looking for the foul there. And they get it in to Dinnebeer. Brown. Clark's kept her quiet from long range tonight. She has 1-3. Dinnebeer looked at it too, decided no. Dowling's done a good job on the perimeter defense. Overall defense too. So far here on Waukee. Playing that tight man-to-man. Over to Brown and back to Dinnebeer. Looking for some motion. Now Brown cuts through the defenders and has it poked away as she drives in there. I think Clark got a hand on that. Waukee still looking for the first bucket. They get it into Rao. She can't quite come away clean, but turns around. A good presence there. Finds the bucket. And she's now got 13. Here's a three. Good by Gaber. So she answers. Now a little pressure. They almost turn it over. And a 10-second call called. As that count continues with the ball in the air. So Waukee turns it over and almost knocked away by Dinnebeer and Clark. Clark working against Dinnebeer, gets a screen. Rao comes up to pick up Clark, and she shoots it over. Rao for three. That was a nice shot over the top of Peyton Rao, the biggest player on the floor. She got caught up on the switch and tried to come out and get in her face, but here's Anna Brown back the other way, misses the three, and the rebound comes off to Gaber, and then it's turned over as the defense comes in and forces it back to Waukee. Into Rao. She goes left-hander off the glass. Rao with 15 now, keeping him in this one. And Clark no good, and now dribbles it kind of off her knee. Up ahead on the break. Pull back, three. Kelderman no good. Rebound pulled down by Neiman. Over to Dinnebeer for three. No good. Rebound Rao put back up and good. Rao has 6 points here. All 6 points for Waukee here in the third quarter. We'll take let's take a quick break. We'll do that after this on CISN.TV.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us. Or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing. 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we've got it all.
Waukee on a little bit of a mini run here. 4 points. They've cut the lead down to 4 against Dowling. And here comes Dowling with it now. Peyton Rao, all six of Waukee's points here so far in the third quarter. Dowling reverses it around, get it into Clark. She's double teamed inside by Rao, throws it out. Rao and Kelderman, there's a three. Good! Simplot pops the three. And a lead up to 7. One thing, Waukee, they haven't been able to string together a lot of runs. Here's a three. Answer by Dinnebeer. Dinnebeer, that's her 18th three. Now taken away. Brown. She dribbles in, stops, kicks it back out. Back over to Brown. And Naitong back in there against Rao, playing her down low. Kelderman hands it off to Brown. Brown goes in against Clark, gets by her, wide open and can't get it to go. Thinks she broke open and was worried about traveling. Here's a three, good! Gaber hits a second three. And ups the lead to 7 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4 threes in the quarter for Dowling and 2 free throws. Into Rao. Rao up off the glass, and Rao's been the go-to. She's got 8 points, 19 on the game here. for Waukee. Hold the minute. Down by 5. There's a 3 again. Good! Gaber. You might want to identify her. She's got 3 threes here in the third quarter. And Neiman drives, throws it out. Kelderman for 3. Rolls around, no good. Clark with the rebound. She'll go back the other way with it. Dinnebeer picks her up, throws it across, over for 3 again. This time it's short. Might have been partially blocked by Gaber. And the rebound comes off to McVeigh. Now Clark will take it up high. Dowling hanging on to an 8-point lead here. Waukee cut it down in half, but now they're back up to 8 again. Clark drives, pulls up baseline jumper. A little too much. Tong came in and couldn't quite bring it in. Ernie comes back in for Waukee, and Margaret Tobias, the sophomore, in for Dowling. As Waukee trying to chip away at it here. Just seen some tight man-to-man, good defense all night long. Down the lane, Brown that time gets through and gets it to go. And cuts it to 6. Every time I credit, there's a 3. Oh, almost went. Spun out and back, and Clark almost had a long 3. I was about to say, every time I credit Dowling with playing good defense, Waukee scores on it. But here they come with a chance to cut down the lead again. Dinnebeer looks inside to Brown on baseline. Now Neiman drives through and goes down. She thought she was fouled, but the defenders kept arms straight up. Here's Clark for 3, short, tapped away, and now out to Megan Ernie. She'll dribble in and stop, almost walk, gets it off to Brown, up and good. Good job to identify Brown there, and it's a 4-point lead now. They've cut it in half again. And let's see, Clark pull up for 3, good, and the foul. Dinnebeer fouled her on the 3-pointer. The first problem was leaving her wide open at the top of the key. The second one, you come out and then you foul her. And rattles down, and she makes the 4-point play. Here comes Waukee trying to get a shot off Brown. Down the lane, loses a handle on it. And at the end of 3, it'll be 48-40. Dowling with an 8-point lead. Hang on, we'll see what happens in the 4th after this on CISN.TV.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Well, Dowling outscores Waukee 21-15 in that third quarter. And they go into the 4th with an 8-point lead. That included 7 points by Clark, including a 4-point play. And 3 threes by Grace Gaber. And it was 8 points for Peyton Rao in the quarter. For Waukee, she needs a little more help there, 27, 35, 40. So here we go. Every time Waukee goes on a bit of a run, Dowling holds them off here. And Dowling starts with the ball. They get it inside, up short, rebound pulled down, and they're going to call a foul. Out of all that on Kothi, I think. Yeah.
35, J.C. Kothi. Her third, team first and a half.
That's just the first foul of the half here. Only two on Waukee, so not a lot of fouls called in that third quarter. And down the lane, up Dinnebeer, too high. Rebound pulled out of there by Kothi over Rao. Here's Clark, goes baseline, and I think she was fouled before. And that'll be against Brown, I believe. Her second, team's third.
In the Dowling lineup, 31, Grace Gaber.
Gaber back in for Dowling. Knocked out, that'll stay with Dowling. Gaber hit 3 threes in that third quarter. They get it in deep to Tobias. Left side to Gaber this time. Brown comes out on her. Here's Clark off the screen. No good. Rebound comes off to Kelderman. That's Peyton Kelderman. There's a three. Good by Dinnebeer. So she gets the first bucket of the fourth quarter. Makes it a 5-point lead. Up top, Dowling with it. Clark comes up and gets it. Gets around on Rao. Now throws it back up there. Gaber looking for it. Bounce pass it over to Kothi. Kothi dribbles in. Now Clark. Clark lobs it to Kothi on the drive and missed it. And knocked away by Neiman. Neiman steals it. And then the foul called as she tried to split the double team and drew the foul on Gipple. Gipple's second team foul. Lindsey Kelderman back in. Ella McVeigh, that's for Waukee. Ella McVeigh back in for Dowling. So Waukee has it down to 5. They've had it down to 4. It couldn't get any closer here, and then Dowling built it back up to 8, but Waukee keeps chipping back at it. And it was tied in the second at 25, but that's as close as they've been since then. 4 points after Dowling built it up. Rao up top to Neiman. She'll drive baseline, spins, puts it up, and good. Strong move by Jory Neiman. And now it's a 3-point ball game here. Clark crosses over, takes it inside, gets it blocked, and a foul called. It looked clean, but they're going to call it on Neiman.
24, Jory Neiman.
That's her third. 14 foul. Will send Clark to the line, where she is 2, 4, 6, 7 of 7. Make it 8 of 8. And 20 points. And ends the 5-0 run to start the fourth for Waukee. Second free throw good. 21 for Clark. She averages 29. And back to a 5-point advantage for the Maroon. Neiman now drives again. Out for 3. No, in and out off the glass hard and knocked away. It'll stay with Dowling, though, as Kelderman and Neiman defensively working and tried to sell the call that it went off of Dowling, but the official said no. And here comes Dowling back with it with the lead. Dinnebeer picks up Clark. Caitlin Clark dribbles in, throws it across for three. No good. Short that time, and it'll go back to Waukee. Good effort by Cothe, but couldn't quite get it out of the crowd. And here comes Waukee as we come up on the halfway point of the fourth quarter here. Still trailing. Up to Kelderman now. Anna Brown. She'll drive at the elbow. Clark gets by her, shoots it no good. Rebound to Rao. Gets it out to Neiman. Oh, looked like they should have went into Rao on the post there. They'll pull it back out. Neiman driving. She's driven a lot here in this fourth quarter. There's a three off, no good. Neiman battles for it and can't pull it out of there. And timeout called by Dowling. They lead by 5 halfway through the fourth quarter. Back with the final 4 minutes of this ball game after this on CISN.
Is this guy a contractor who does good work or a contractor who needs work? For a reliable recommendation, trust the Better Business Bureau, protecting consumers for over a century. When you go to bbb.org to check out a business, you'll learn if it's BBB accredited, see its grade on customer service, and read honest, useful reviews from local people. For online recommendations you can trust, start with trust at bbb.org/Iowa.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules. They're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology. Our focus is your good health.
Here at Waukee, the final 4 minutes of the ball game, possibly. Waukee trailing by 5. Dowling will have the ball. Waukee's battled back down 8. They were tied in the second quarter at 25. Then Dowling pulled away and has led most of all the third quarter. And now hold them off in the fourth, and there's a bucket and a foul. J.C. Cothe takes it in. And she'll go to the free throw line. Neiman gets her fourth personal 15th foul. Cothe to the line. She's got 6 points, including 2 free throws. Makes it 7. So again, that lead back up to 8. Every time Waukee has whittled it down, Dowling has moved it back up. 8's about as far as they've gotten. They haven't been able to get it up to double digits, but that's enough. Into Rao, up and good. Rao now has 21. Anna Brown with the assist. And Rao and Clark shooting it out here, but so far Dowling on top. Clark with the ball. Brings it back out to Cothe. Gaber bounces it over there to Cothe. Now to Clark. She's looking for the screen. We'll bring it out as we go under 3 minutes to play now. Clark pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound to Rao. Waukee. Still trailing here. Brown lobs it inside to Neiman, and the push from behind on Gaber.
Foul 31, Grace Gaber.
Her first.
Her first team third.
Third team foul, so Dowling still has some fouls to give here. Down the lane, Brown, and there's one on Caitlin Clark. That'll be the fourth team foul, the second on Clark.
Her second team fourth for the half.
That could be big for Waukee. down the stretch. Kick it out. Kelderman for three. Good! And down to a 3-point lead here. We'll see how Dowling answers. They've been able to do it all night. Here's Clark, short. Rebound comes out long. And who are they going to call? They're going to call that on Simplot. Her first to 15 foul here. So now Waukee coming down with a chance to tie it with a 3, cut it to 1 with a 2. Kelderman to Dinnebeer. Dinnebeer looking for the back cut by Brown, not there. There's Clark on Brown. Oh, almost poked away. Dowling has played some stellar defense tonight here. On Waukee. There's a drive across to Kelderman for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Cothe. And then foul. And that'll be number
6.
Rau's fourth, and the team foul 6. So Rau's got 4. Neiman has 4. Rau will sit out a minute. Megan Ernie will come in. So the next foul, Dowling will be in the bonus. They have 2 to give before Waukee's in the bonus, and they have a 3-point lead here. Let's see if they bleed a little clock. Waukee will come up. And a high bounce on Clark, and a turnover. Rau will come back in. Lexi Bowles will come in for Dowling, replacing Cothe. Ernie comes out and Rau comes back in. So 3-point ball game. Dinnebeer gets it Brown down the lane, gets everybody up in the air and has it blocked out of bounds. Good fake, good job by Dowling to block it and not draw the foul there. Brown maybe should have taken it right to the glass right away. Into Rau, the bucket and the foul. Peyton Rau down the lane. A chance to tie it up here. Wow, Lexi Bowles with the foul, and all of a sudden, we're on the verge of a tie here. 23 points for Rau. Big free throw here. Pops it through. We're tied with 1:06 to play. Now a minute, here we go, hang on. Clark with it, gets a screen from Tong, puts up a long 3, no good. Rebound, battled for, pulled out of there by Gaber. Cothe over to Clark. Clark will drive, offensive foul called on Clark. Or excuse me, Tong. I thought he called that on Clark, but they called that on Tong. So it's offensive, so no shooting here. Here comes Waukee. Oh, knocked away. McVeigh comes down, throws it up, and a foul is called. Jory Neiman, she'll sit down. That's her 5th with 2 points. Fouls out with 31.3 to play. And here comes Lindsey Kelderman to replace Neiman. And Neiman fouls out with 2 points. She's averaging about 8. McVeigh to the free throw line. Hits it. And gives Dowling the 1-point lead. Full timeout called by Waukee. They want to talk over strategy here. We'll take a break. Be back after this on CISN.TV.
Stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community. You want to get stronger.
Here at Waukee, Dowling up by 1 with 31.3 to play. Waukee all the way back from 8 points down to tie it up with 106 to play. And now L.A. McVeigh to make it a 2-point lead and gets the rattle and roller, and it goes down. And here comes Waukee, a chance to go ahead 1-3, tie it on a 2. Rouse down there with 4 fouls. Dinnebeer out to Brown for 3. No good. Rebound Rao. And blocked by Tong. And Rao can't foul because she's got 4. And Clark will come down to shoot free throws. Hannah Brown with the foul, her third, the 8th team foul. Caitlin Clark to shoot the 1-1.
Timeout, Dowling Catholic, full timeout.
And they're going to take a timeout. Let's take a break on CISN.TV.
For the ultimate one-of-a-kind game day experience, make a stop at the other place. The game is on and drinks are cold with game day specials for every fan. Serving Iowa's best pizza since 1970, it's the place for the whole family. With a mouth-watering menu and state-of-the-art audio-video system, make the OP one of the most exciting destinations for sporting events viewing. The other place, American Sports Grill and Pizzeria. Join in on this Iowa tradition, serving the Midwest since 1970.
It takes more than a great price and great selection to continue to grow every year. We believe the reason is our core values. Hard work, we work hard for you. Integrity, it's not optional, it's required. We build trusting relationships and don't run when the problems arise. We're always improving the customer experience. It's been the Schottenkirk way for over 50 years. Schottenkirk Chevrolet, Waukee, and the all-new Schottenkirk.
Shooting 74% on the season. She's got 21 points. And a big 1-1 here. Hits it. Now this one is the big one because it'll make it a 2-possession game. Megan Bartholomew comes in for Rao, who has 4 personals. And Gippelbank in. A big free throw here. Makes it. Here comes Waukee. They got to score quickly. They got to shoot it. Brown will put it up. No good, and that'll do it. 57-53, a 4-point win for Dowling. Waukee clawed all the way back, but couldn't get the finish on it, as Dowling will win here tonight. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap up the scoring on this ball game after this on CISN.TV.
They think they know what special means. At Godfather's Pizza, we do special, and we do it better. We add the T. There's a Godfather specialty pizza with your name on it. classic combo, all meat combo, hot stuff, taco, yeah, even veggie and more. All of them piled high with the best toppings and 100% real cheese. Treat yourself special. Order specialty pizzas from Godfather's Pizza. The other guys, they think they know what special means. At Godfather's Pizza, we do special, and we do it better. We add the T. There's a Godfather's specialty pizza with your name on it. Classic combo, all meat combo, hot stuff, taco, yeah, even veggie and more. All of them piled high with the best toppings and 100% real cheese. Treat yourself special. Order specialty pizzas from Godfather's.
Fireplace Superstore. You may have noticed it's starting to get cold outside, and if you're like a lot of folks, that old fireplace in your house isn't doing you much good. You need to replace that thing with a high-efficient gas fireplace from Heat & Glow. We're going to come in, take your old wood or gas fireplace out. We're going to replace it with a warm, cozy, high-efficient, easy-to-use fireplace from Heat & Glow. That'll be the best thing you ever did to your house. Come see us today, because nothing's better than a warm fire on a cold.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right, you decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here at Waukee High School, the final. Dowling holds off Waukee 57-53 to get the win after Waukee battled back and tied it up with 1:06 to play. Tied it up at 52? And, or no, 55. No, 52. Anyway, Waukee falls to Dowling tonight. Let's run down the scoring for Dowling. Caitlin Clark with 23. Then 9 for Grace Gaber. Then 7s for Nai Tong, JC Cothey, and Ella McVeigh. 4 for Meg Simplot. That rounds out the scoring for Dowling. For Waukee, leading scorer in the ballgame, 24 for Peyton Rao. 11 for Katie Dinnebeer, 8 apiece for Anna Brown and Lindsay Kelderman, and 2 for Jory Neiman, who fouled out with 31.3 seconds to play. It was Dowling 19-12 after 1. Waukee outscored them 13-8, and they led by 2 at the half in that second quarter. Then in the third quarter, Dowling outscored them 21-15 and led by 8 after 3. Then in the fourth quarter, it was 13-9. Waukee outscored them, but it wasn't enough to make up that deficit, and they fall 57-53. Dowling will go to 9-4 on the season, and Waukee falls to 8-4. Waukee came in ranked number 5 and Dowling ranked number 8, so we'll see probably another scramble in the ratings there when they come out again on Thursday. But what's new? That's been the way it's been all season long. So the final here, 57-53 in the girls' ball game. Dowling holds off Waukee for the win. And we'll take a break. We'll come back and have the boys' game coming up in just a little bit.
Indianola, all vehicles are tagged with one low price. New bonus tagged 18 Ford F-150s up to $14,000 off MSRP. Your choice, up to $8,500 off MSRP. New 18 Ford Explorer and new 18 Ford Edge. Year-end tag event in Indianola, including thousands under retail value on Schottenkirk certified pre-owned vehicles. Hurry in for best selection. Schottenkirk Ford Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com. During the year-end holiday tag event.
Playing at a high level, Caitlin Clark led the way, 22 points. She had 10 in the opening quarter. A bit quieter outside of a late flurry at the end of the
Healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
The other guys, they think they know what special means. At Godfather's Pizza, we do special, and we do it better. We add the T. There's a Godfather specialty pizza with your name on it. classic combo, all meat combo, hot stuff, taco, yeah, even veggie and more. All of them piled high with the best toppings and 100% real cheese. Treat yourself special. Order specialty pizzas from Godfather's Pizza.
Welcome back to Waukee High School. Dar Danielson with you here on CISN.TV as we get ready for the second half of our doubleheader here tonight. And Waukee and Dowling as the girls' ball game ended up being close down the end as Waukee came back. They were trailing by 8 in the third quarter and then in the fourth, and battled all the way back to tie it, but end up falling to Dowling here tonight. And this will be an interesting matchup. The Waukee boys come in rated number 1 in the state here against Dowling, and they're at 10-0 on the season. And we'll be looking to keep that streak going at home, while Dowling will be looking for the upset here tonight. And we are just about ready to get underway with the starting lineups. And teams out of the locker room, about ready to go here. On a Tuesday night doubleheader on CISN.TV.
Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Waukee Fieldhouse for tonight's CIML non-conference boys basketball game between the Dowling Catholic Maroons and the Waukee Warriors. Waukee High School has committed itself to maintaining the highest level of
Dowling comes in at 5-6 on the season.
To achieve this goal, Waukee High School is asking every Warrior fan to treat our visitors in the same manner we would like the Warriors to be treated when they're away from home. And secondly, for each of us to be courteous and considerate of our neighbors in the stands by what we do.
Kind of crowded up here tonight with a couple of radio stations. And
officials as assigned by the Central Iowa Metro League are Mr. Scott Cook, Mr. Dave Stuther, Mr. Joe Townsell. Now,
CISN.TV here.
First for Dowling Catholic, Kayla Hartman.
We get everything set up and ready to go here in our second ball game.
Julia Roman, Natalie Stevens, and Amanda Thomas. And for Waukee, Kezia Garner, Casey Klossbab.
Introducing the cheerleaders, a good crowd on hand
Aubrey Messman
tonight.
Megan Petty, and Charlotte Dennis.
Let you know that
now let's meet the starting
Friday night it's Waukee at Dowling.
Number 11, Jack Keogh.
Jack Keogh, starter for Dowling, 6'1".
Jack Lyman.
Jack Lyman.
For 21, Ryan Riggs.
Ryan Riggs comes in at 6'8".
25, Matt Stillwell.
Matt Stillwell. 6'2". Drew Daniel.
Head coach of the Maroons,
6'5". Mike O'Connor in his 13th year. Here for Dowling. And now they'll dim the lights. And the starting lineup for the boys.
And now let's meet the starting lineups for your Waukee Warriors. A 6'8" senior, number 4, Dylan Jones.
Dylan Jones, the 6'8" senior.
A 6'3" senior, number 11, Noah Hart.
Noah Hart, a 6'3" senior.
A 6-foot senior, number 14, Andrew Curran.
Andrew Curran, a 6-foot senior.
A 6'1" senior, number 20, Dante Jenkins.
Dante Jenkins, 6'1" senior.
6'4" senior, number 24, Michael Vicente.
Michael Vicente, a 6'4" senior.
Justin Old.
Justin Old, the head coach. So experiencing some size there for Waukee, and that's got him to a 10-0 record here. And Dowling at 5-6 would like nothing more than to knock him off. And we're just about ready to get underway. Girls game 57-53, Dowling held off Waukee. Ryan Riggs will step in there with Dylan Jones to jump it up. Dowling in the dark uniforms, the black, and Waukee in the white. And here we go. Jones controls it. Taps it back to Vicente. And now here comes Noah Hart. Curran over to Hart. There's a 3, no good. And rebounded by Jack Keogh. Keogh surveys the offense. Waukee into man-to-man there, as you see. There goes Ryan Riggs, up and no good. And rebound pulled down by Waukee. Hart over, rotated around. Dante Jenkins to Curran. Here's Hart again. Bounce passes it down low to Jones. Down the lane, up and good on the drive. Dante Jenkins. Waukee takes the early lead, and then he got it over the half line, so that's backcourt.
In the Dowling lineup, number 5, Nick Bruno.
And Nick Bruno in for Dowling. Here's we're just underway. Vicente hands it off. High weave there for Waukee. Hart goes, throws it in the corner, and then comes through, and Bruno caught it, but he came down out of bounds on that baseline. Waukee under their own bucket. Got to get it in now. Took a long time. They finally get it into the backcourt to Dante Jenkins. Vicente over to Hart. Hart dribbles in, pulls up, throws it over the head of Jones, and Vicente had to run that down. Now they try to go into Jones, and it's knocked out of bounds by Dowling. Waukee again gets it in. Vicente. And Hart will reset it now. Trying to get something going. Offensively, bounce pass over. Fake and a travel call on Dante Jenkins.
In the Warrior lineup, 12, Tucker DeVries, 21, Peyton Sanford.
Tucker DeVries and Peyton Sanford in for Waukee, replacing Curran and Dante Jenkins. Waukee leading 2-0. On the drive, bounces out of the cylinder. Matt Stillwell, their leading scorer, averaging 10 a game. Poked away, but Hart comes back up with it. Now Hart tries to drive. Good job picking him up on defense. Keogh underneath, and good reverse look by Peyton Sanford. And Waukee leads 4-0 to start the ball game. There's a three. Good. And that gets the lid off the basket. Drew Daniel. Took them about 3 minutes, but they get the three and cut the lead down to 1. Jones, the Hart. Jones cuts in, but is got it there. Now they get it back. They'll rotate it around for three. Good by Tucker DeVries. So back to a 4-point lead for Waukee. DeVries off the bench gets the three. Waukee in the man-to-man here. Dowling. Keogh in and has a block from behind by Dylan Jones. Curran in, Jack Lyman back in, and Andrew Lynch in for Dowling. Referee talking to him about something. I guess getting their uniforms all tucked in. And they get it into Stillwell. Shot up no good. Rebound comes off to Curran. Curran will push it up the floor. Look for Jones down there, but didn't get it to him. Now he posts up again. And Hart will keep it and dribble across. Over for three. This one hits the side of the basket as Tucker DeVries looking for his second three, but a little off on that shot. And here's Dowling. Inside, blocked by Jones. Blocked to Riggs inside. There's a drive poked away by Curran. Curran brings it up. Throws it outside to Hart. Hart for three. Good!
Noah Hart for three.
Noah Hart for three. And it's a 7-point lead here. Take a quick break on CISN.TV.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back to action here at Waukee. Warriors build the lead to 7, and then it's knocked away, and it'll go back to Waukee on the turnover. Looks like Dowling's under pressure a little bit. They'll get it in to Hart. Up to Curran. There's a long shot off, no good, by Sanford. Pull up jumper short by Stillwell. Here comes Hart. He drives in, has it stripped away, but the foul is called. I'll see who that goes on. Jack Keogh, I believe.
On 11, Jack Keogh. His first team first. Shooting 2, Noah Hart.
Hart to the free throw line.
And the Dowling lineup, number 3, Michael Keogh, number 43, Drew Daniel. For the Warriors, number 4, Dylan Jones.
free throws are good. And he's got 5 points on the night. And the lead up to 9. Inside blocked by Sanford. Quickly the other way, almost too long. Now they throw it across court. Lobbed in to Jones and a push call. There.
On 35,
Andrew Lynch.
His first team second. And the Warrior lineup
Foul.
for Michael Vicente.
Michael Vincente comes back in, replacing Peyton Sanford. And Waukee gets it in finally. Fake and then a bounce pass inside, and then it's a scramble for it. And it'll be a foul or jump ball. It'll be a foul against Tucker DeVries.
Tucker DeVries. His first, team first.
Well, here comes Dowling, and then a foul called inside on Dowling.
On 35, Andrew Lynch.
Lynch is second.
His second, team third.
Third team foul.
21, Ryan Riggs.
And Ryan Riggs back in for Dowling Catholic. Looks like they'll pressure the inbound. Full court. And quickly up the floor. Back out. Rotate. Fake. Looked like he almost walked with it. And there's the three. Tucker DeVries with his second three. And it's an 11-point run for Waukee, up by 12. On the drive. Baseline spin, up and good. Nice move by Riggs. Taken away, but a travel called. And Bruno got the steal, but traveled with it. Waukee went on 11-0 run. And to Jones for the flush. Jenkins on the assist. There's a drive into the triple team, kicking out for three air ball, and Jones gets the rebound. Vincente over to Curran, and a foul called.
On 3, Michael Keogh.
Keogh with the foul.
His first team fourth. And the Warrior lineup 11, Noah Hart.
Noah Hart will come in. Fake the three. And get it over to Hart. We'll see if they play for one here now. It's kind of a high move out there, but no, they're going to put up the three. No good. A rebound comes off to Lyman. Looks like Dowling may play for one here at the end of the first quarter. And almost a kick there by Curran. And then a foul.
3, Michael Keogh. His second, team fifth.
His second, the 15th foul. Almost looked like Curran kicked the ball away there. Maybe it just came down on his ankle. And they went back the other way. And knocked away, but it hits the baseline. There's Keogh trying to run it down. So 9.4 to go here. Waukee will get it in. Enough time to get it in and get it up the floor. Hart brings it. And lobs it up off the glass. Wow. Noah Hart throws it up there and off the glass. He didn't call the bank on that, but it makes it Waukee 19-5 after one. Back for the second quarter after this on CISN.TV.
Schottenkirk Ford Indianola. All vehicles are tagged with one low price. New bonus tagged 18 Ford F-150s up to $14,000 off MSRP. Your choice. Up to $8,500 off MSRP. New 18 Ford Explorer and new 18 Ford Edge. Year-end tag event in Indianola, including thousands under retail value on Schottenkirk certified pre-owned vehicles. Hurry in for best selection. Schottenkirk Ford Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com. During the year-end holiday.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Back here at Waukee, 19-5. Waukee opens up a 14-point lead after one against Dowling Catholic. As Noah Hart hit a runner at the buzzer. And we go to the second quarter. And then a foul called underneath.
Nick Bruno.
On Nick Bruno, his first
team sixth in the half.
16 foul. On Dowling. Long outlet pass to Hart. Goes inside and Jones will get fouled.
On 21, Ryan Riggs.
Ryan Riggs with the foul.
His first team seventh.
The 17th foul now, so since Jones to the line to shoot two. Pops that one.
And the Dowling line at 15, Drew Peter.
So he'll get another one. 75% free throw shooter, pops the second one. He's got 4 points and extends the lead to 16. There's a long three. Good!
3-point goal, Nick Bruno.
By Nick Bruno. And a battle for it. And I think they're going to call Jenkins with the foul. So they're going to call kick ball by Waukee. So no foul, but a kick ball. So it'll stay with Dowling. And they work it around the horn. Riggs screens, driving the lane, and good. Jack Keogh. And pressure by Dowling, and then a foul called. I think Riggs, his second. And that's the 1-and-1 now, an 8th team foul.
And the Dowling line 35, Andrew Lynch. For the Warriors, 21, Peyton Sanford, and 12, Tucker Breeze.
And Dylan Jones to the line for the 1-and-1. hits it. Jones with 5. And make it 6. Left side 3, no good. Rebound comes off to Tucker DeVries. And back out to Noah Hart. You see Waukee. They have depth, they have size, and they have experience. And showing up here on the drive, throws it over. And Tucker DeVries was thinking about shooting, but couldn't quite get it off. And then a foul on the drive. And going down hard is Noah Hart. And he's still on the floor there. I don't know if he came down awkward on that or what happened, but.
Oh, 43, Drew Daniel. His first team tonight.
Drew Daniel with the foul. Let's take a break. We'll do that. Come back after this on CISN.TV.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. Kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
The Fletcher in Ankeny. Words cannot even begin to describe our Sunday brunch. You won't find a better Sunday brunch than what's being prepared for you. Try it this Sunday. The Fletcher, North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny.
Back here at Waukee, Noah Hart gets up but can't put much weight on that foot. He's helped off the floor. He was driving in, got fouled. And Noah Hart, their second leading scorer, goes out, so not good for Waukee. This 10-0 team they're leading here. A concern, though, about him as Curran comes in to shoot the free throws. They shoot 2. Gets 1 of 2. And a foul called on the other end.
21,
Peyton Sanford, his first. Just the second team foul here on Waukee. Lynch to the line, looking for his first points. And hits the first free throw. And rebound pulled down by Dylan Jones. Come the Warriors. Nice screen with Jones. Get it to Curran. Down to Jones, baseline. He'll drive in, kick it out. Curran on the drive and gets bumped on the drive. Jack Keogh, his second. 10th team foul. So Curran will go to the line to shoot 2. And misses the first one.
The Dowling lineup, 25, Matt Stillwell, and 3, Michael Keogh. The Warriors, 24, Michael Vicente.
Curran will get another one. And rattles in and out. Three, good. By Drew Daniel, his second three. No pressure. By Dowling, Waukee breaks it. And they get it back out to Curran. They'll rotate it over. Vincente to Jones. There's a three, no good. Missed by Tucker DeVries. He hit 2 threes in the first quarter. And there's a shot off, no good. DeVries pulls it down. Now take it away back the other way. Still will. And now take it away back again by Curran. Got a little rough here now on the drive. Up and no good, and tap back up by Jones. 8 points for Jones. There's a miss on a three. And the rebound comes down, and timeout called by Justin Old. Things getting a little rough out there. I think he wants them to settle it down and run their offense and play like they should. Here we'll take a quick break on CISN.TV.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Waukee takes a timeout. They're leading by 12, but play was getting a little rough out there. Justin Old wanted to settle them down. And Noah Hart went down, went up and got fouled and went down, and I don't know if he twisted his ankle or what, but they took him out of the game and still in the locker room getting looked at here. So there's a lob down on the baseline, up and drew the player up. Sanford drew the defender up. And Stillwell picks up the foul. And Sanford to shoot 2. Hits it. He's got 3. He averages about 5 a game. And pops the second one. And then a foul inside. Michael Vincente. His first, just the third team foul on Waukee here. Ryan Riggs back in, replacing Andrew Lynch. And just got it in. Jones almost picked it off, almost had the 5 count. There's the 3, no good. Rebound to Dowling. Shot up 3, no good, and the rebound comes off to Waukee, but taken away, up and good by Michael Keogh. He gets the pocket pick in the bucket. And now inside, and they'll pull it back out. Vincente. DeVries. Rotate it back over. Curran looked at the long 3, and Vincente will take the long 3. And blocked on the other end. Jack Lyman comes in for Bruno. And they get it in. Into the middle, back out. Good cut, man, but a defender picks him up and he'll put it out for three. No good. Battle for it inside, and the foul will be called. I think that might go on Vincente. Let's see. Yep.
24, Michael Vicente. His second, team fourth.
Poked a hand on the head there. Just the fourth team foul, and Dante Jenkins will come in for Vincente. With 2:58 to play first half, Waukee leading by 15. Shot up no good, and that's two Dowling players coming down together, so that should be a travel. Well, they're going to call a foul. Noah Hart.
12, Tucker DeVries.
Or, excuse me.
His second, team
DeVries.
fifth. In the Warrior lineup, 25, Jackson Payne.
Just the fifth team foul. Jackson Payne will come in for Waukee, replacing Tucker DeVries with those two fouls. And they throw it out deep. Kick it back over. On the drive, Stillwell. Spin around and stripped. Riggs gets it stripped by Waukee. Curran has it taken away, but Keogh can't wrangle it in before it goes out of bounds. Get into Jones, they'll rotate it around again. Curran comes up, looks to the bench for the play. Throws it over there to Jenkins, and there's a shot, good. Three by Curran. 4 points for Curran. 34-16.
Foul for Dylan Jones.
Dylan Jones with the foul.
His first, team sixth.
That's his first and just a 16 foul with under 2 minutes now to play in the first half. Dowling gets it in. Down on the post. Up and good, nice move by Lynch. He's got 3 points. Quickly down the other way, crosses the lane, and foul call. I think Stillwell thought he blocked it.
Matt Stillwell. His second, to Dante Jenkins.
And Dante Jenkins will go to the free throw line. And he hits it.
Dowling lineup, 31, Matt Riedel.
Jenkins misses the second. Here's a three off, no good. Rebounded by Waukee, and then there's a scramble out there. Drive to Jones, and he puts it up off the glass. And a 19-point lead.
1 minute remaining in the half.
With a minute to play. And a pushing foul on Jackson Payne, I believe.
25, Jackson Payne. His first, team 7.
And that'll put Dowling into the 1-on-1 here.
Doing 1-on-1, Jack Lyman.
Jack Lyman. Hits the first one.
Perfect down the first and one more coming. Or line.
Second free throw good. Long lob, and it's too long. Over the head of Dante Jenkins. Needed a little more air on that one, drop it in there, but.
The Dowling line, 21, Ryan Riggs.
It goes over his head. And Dowling trailing by 17. Lob it inside. And thrown away. Jones. Oh, puts a nice move around the basket there. And Dylan Jones, he's got 12. As the clock's winding down here. Lead back to 19. The drive and the bucket will go at the buzzer by Lyman. 39-22 the halftime score. We'll take a break. Come back and look at the first half scoring after this on CISN.TV.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Is this guy a contractor who does good work or a contractor who needs work? For a reliable recommendation, trust the Better Business Bureau, protecting consumers for over a century. When you go to bbb.org to check out a business, you'll learn if it's BBB accredited, see its grade on customer service, and read honest, useful reviews from local people. For online recommendations you can trust, start with trust at bbb.org/Iowa.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Want to get stronger, faster, healthier? You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Back here at Waukee. Waukee up 39-22 over Dowling, and honoring some of the state champions here at Waukee this year, cross-country team. Let's run down the scoring in the first half for Dowling. 6 points for Drew Daniel, 4 for Jack Lyman, 3 for Nick Bruno, 2 for Michael Keogh, 2 for Jack Keogh, 3 for Andrew Lynch. For Waukee, Dylan Jones leading Waukee in all scores with 12. 7 for Noah Hart. He went out after coming down hard and getting injured and fouled. He's got 7. 6 for Tucker DeVries, 4 for Andrew Curran, 3 for Dante Jenkins, 4 for Peyton Sanford, and 3 for Michael Vincente to run down the scoring there. So the big story, Waukee out ahead here, but everybody obviously concerned by Noah Hart going down with this team 10-0, and looking to make a deep run in the tournament, and one of your top scorers goes down. You got to be worried about that. He's one of 3 Warriors averaging double figures, Dylan Jones, Hart, and Tucker DeVries. So we'll try to see what we can find out later on that. As halftime here, it was 19-5 Waukee over Dowling after 1, and then 39-22. So Dowling did score 17 in that second quarter, but outscored 20-17 and trailed by 17 here at the half. The lead was as big as 19 in the first half. So let's do this. We'll take another break here, and we'll come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Or Indianola. It takes more than a great price and great selection to continue to grow every year. We believe the reason is our core values. Hard work, we work hard for you. Integrity, it's not optional, it's required. We build trusting relationships and don't run when the problems arise. We're always improving the customer experience. It's been the Schottenkirk way for over 50 years. Schottenkirk Chevrolet, Waukee, and the all-new Schottenkirk Ford, Indianola.
Old day. Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. You may have noticed it's starting to get cold outside, and if you're like a lot of folks, that old fireplace in your house isn't doing you much good. You need to replace that thing with a high-efficient gas fireplace from Heat & Glow. We're going to come in, take your old wood or gas fireplace out. We're going to replace it with a warm, cozy, high-efficient, easy-to-use fireplace from Heat & Glow. It'll be the best thing you ever did to your house. Come see us today, because nothing's better than a warm fire on a cold day.
Waukee dance team on the floor here, and they got a lot to dance about here in this ball game. 39-22, Warriors up at halftime. Girls ball game ended up being a tight one right down to the end. That Dowling pulled it out 57-53 on some late free throws. They win that one, but Waukee up here now 39-22 in the second half of this one, and
Waukee Varsity Dance Team.
taking a look here at the schedule. Dowling is at Johnston on Friday night, and then we'll have Waukee at Valley here on CISN.TV. So a doubleheader there. The Valley girls won tonight over Ankeny. So they're back on the winning track. So that should be a good matchup there. As we'll have the doubleheader, and of course the Valley boys right up there in Yep, Valley's the only game we'll have there, but anyway, Valley boys right up there in the rankings along with Waukee. That could be a pretty good matchup there, as Valley definitely has that size to match up with Waukee, and then of course Noah Hart, we'll see what's going on with him, if he's back by then or what happens with that. As the two teams out to We'll warm up here and remind you can watch the games again on CISN.tv. After this here comes Dowling back out to warm up to start the second half. And I understand there's a little bit of a storm coming in Friday. Hopefully it will be after the ball games. And a lot of that snow here in central Iowa melted off today as it got up to about 35, 36, 37. And helped melt some of that off the streets, but it sounds like could be some more by the end of the week. And here we go. We'll be ready for the final minute countdown here at halftime and ready to get started in the second half. Dar Danielson, Ruben Garza, and Peter Tarpey tonight on the crew from Waukee. As Dowling's going to need a big comeback here in the second half. Going to have to do what the Waukee girls did and pull a comeback to get it up tight. We'll see if that can happen or not. And Waukee's a good balanced team with a lot of experience, a lot of height. So not an easy task. As the clock winds down, we get ready to start the second half here tonight. See Dowling coming out in the dark uniforms, Waukee. Come out and looks like, let's see, Waukee will get it to start the second half. Waukee scored 19 in the first, 20 in the second. They keep up that pace and they're headed for around 80 points. Dowling picked it up. They only scored 5 in the first, but scored 17 in the second as we get back to action here. Jones inside and loses a handle on it this time, Dylan Jones. And Riggs with the bucket. Now pressure by Dowling. And that'll stay with Waukee. And Waukee gets it in. Up top to Curran. Over to Jones. He screens, cuts inside from Tucker DeVries. And back over to Curran. Dante Jenkins there. Double team but gets it out. Jones didn't even turn and look at the three. Could have had a wide open one there, but Jenkins drives and draws the foul. And Jack Lyman that'll be his first.
13, Jack Lyman. His first, team's first of the half.
Jenkins up to Curran. Three is good. Tucker DeVries, his third three. Gives him 9. And up and good. Riggs goes up, gets the bucket and the foul. Dylan Jones gets his second personal. And that's 6 for Riggs to try to make it 7. Does. Here comes Waukee. Into the lane, Curran slips and then gets a little hip check. Gets out of there. And they'll pull it back out. Vincente. Just down and then back up. Jones screens and rolls. And there's a three off, no good. Rebounded by Jack Lyman. He'll take it all the way down, gets it poked away, but the jumper is good by Riggs. He's got 7 points here to start this third quarter, knocked away. And they'll cut the 17-point lead down. Curran gets it in and gets fouled. Stillwell was his third. Second team foul on Dowling. Andrew Lynch in, Peyton Sanford in for Waukee, Lynch in for Dowling. And Waukee breaks the pressure. Sanford kicks it out for three, short. Now down, and they slow him down. Two Waukee guys run into each other. And Lyman says, that's okay, I'll drive down the lane uncontested, and puts it up there. And Bruno with the foul. Bruno's second. As it's down to 11-point lead. 6-0 run here. Into Jones. Jones throws it across. Now back inside on the block. Oh, back cut and pass off the hands. Waukee wants to talk it over, a little sloppy out there. Take a quick break. Be back after this on CISN.TV. Back to Waukee, the Warriors took a timeout as Dowling's made a little push back on them here. They trailed 39-22 by 17 at the half, and now have that down to 11 and have the ball back. So they get a three here or a two. They could cut it to below double digits. Up top with it, now over. There's the three, no good. Curran pulls it down for Waukee. Bounce pass inside to Jones, and he's fouled. Hard to stop him when he's set up down there in the block. Nick Bruno picks up foul number 3. Team foul number 4.
His third, team fourth of the half.
And the Warriors will inbound it about halfway through the third quarter. Not before they let Jack Lyman get back in, and he'll replace Nick Bruno, who sits down with those 3 personals. For the 3 on the inbound, not there. Now into Jones. He throws cross to Curran, and the 3 is no good. Dowling comes away with it. Drew Keeter Here's Jack Keogh. Lyman has it stripped away. Tucker DeVries. And offensive foul called.
On 12, Tucker DeVries. His third.
Tucker DeVries picks up his third.
In the wear line, 25, Jackson Payne.
And Jackson Payne will come in for DeVries. He's the only Warrior with more than 2 fouls. Here comes Dowling. And stepped on the baseline on the drive, Ryan Riggs. Good defense to cut that off. And the turnover goes back to Waukee. Curran trying to get through the double team, throws it up the floor. Now over, nice look. Oh, a little too hard for Jones. I think he thought he got grabbed a little bit there, talking with the official, but now the other official comes in and says, hey, this isn't wrestling. Keep your hands off each other. And they get it into Curran. He kicks it over for 3. Good!
Michael Vicente
for 3. There's a 3 back the other way out. No good. Waukee just 6 points here so far in the third quarter. Back over for 3, and that one's off the side of the basket, rebounded by Dowling. Seems like that baseline, always the hardest one to hit, depending on your angle. And 3 seconds in the lane called on Dowling. Drew Daniel back in for Dowling. And the hold on the inbound there.
35, Andrew Lynch. His third, team 5th.
Lynch with his 3rd foul for Dowling. 5th team foul. Up to Jones, and he lays it over the top, has 14. Coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the third. Waukee has had this in hand throughout, although Dowling started to make a little run there. Now there's a foul.
21, Peyton Sanford.
Sanford.
His second, team 3rd. In the Dowling lineup, number 3, Michael Keogh.
Sanford's second, Michael Keogh in for Dowling. Here's where Justin Old probably talking to him and said, hey, I know we're leading, but let's go in there and play, run what we're supposed to, and not get sloppy. And a foul called on Dowling.
13, Zach Lyman.
Lyman is
His
second.
Team 6.
16 foul. 2 minutes to play in the third. Dribbling up. Man. Timeout call. We'll take a break.
Come back after this on CISN.TV.
Full timeout.
For the ultimate one-of-a-kind game day experience, make a stop at the other place. The game is on and drinks are cold with game day specials for every fan. Serving Iowa's best pizza since 1970, it's the place for the whole family. With a mouth-watering menu and state-of-the-art audio-video system, make the OP one of the most exciting destinations for sporting events viewing. The other place, American Sports Grill and Pizzeria. Join in on this Iowa tradition, serving the Midwest since 1970.
Here at Waukee, Warriors take a timeout as they were in danger of getting caught in the backcourt. They lead 6-16 here with 1:54 to go in the third. Dar Danielson with you on CISN.TV. And there's a second buzzer. Again, Waukee at Valley on Friday night. Boy-girl doubleheader again on CISN.TV. And Curran dribbles it across. Gets it back and has it stripped, and then a jump ball call. That'll go to Dowling as Keogh tied him up, Michael Keogh. Ryan Riggs in for Dowling. Down lane up, no good. Rebound. And they say Waukee came out of bounds and picked it up, so it will stay with Dowling under their bucket. Look at the run of play. It's blocked, knocked around, picked up by Dowling, though. Drew Daniel keeps it alive, and they get it out to Keogh, Michael Keogh. Bounce pass on the cut. Waukee somehow comes away with that ball down there. Curran long three, no good. Rebound pulled down, put back up in the foul. And Sanford. 6 points for him and a chance to add to that. Trey Shalter coming in for Vincente. And they'll bring Dylan Jones out. Dante Jenkins back in. And he completes the three-point play. Makes it a 19-point lead. Ties their largest. Inside spin. Right-hander, no good. Put back up and good. By Lyman. We finally get it across and up ahead for the open look. Schaller off the bench and gets the bucket. And 5-second closely guarded call, turnover.
And the Warrior at 24, Michael Vicente, 12, Tucker Breeze.
DeVries comes back in for Vicente. 13.6 to play. Waukee. Fake, back out for three. Good! Vincente at the buzzer gives him 9 points.
and makes it 55-33. 22-point lead, the largest of the game here, with 1 quarter to go on CISN.TV.
It takes more than a great price and great selection to continue to grow every year. We believe the reason is our core values. Hard work, we work hard for you. Integrity, it's not optional, it's required. We build trusting relationships and don't run when the problems arise. We're always improving the customer experience. It's been the Schottenkirk way for over 50 years. Schottenkirk Chevrolet, Waukee, and the all-new
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. You may have noticed it's starting to get cold outside, and if you're like a lot of folks, that old fireplace in your house isn't doing you much good. You need to replace that thing with a high-efficient gas fireplace from Heat & Glow. We're going to come in, take your old wood or gas fireplace out. We're going to replace it with a warm, cozy, high-efficient, easy-to-use fireplace from Heat & Glow. It'll be the best thing you ever did to your house. Come see us today, because nothing's better than a warm fire on a...
We'll go to the final quarter. Waukee leading by 22 over Dowling. They outscored them 16-11 in the third. And here we go with the fourth quarter and the foul.
On 11,
Jack Keogh with his third personal.
shooting 1 and 1, Dante Jenkins.
Dante Jenkins to shoot 1 and 1. Hits it. He's got 4. I believe the average is 6 and misses that one. Rebound comes off to Matt Stillwell. And a foul on the drive called.
On 24, Michael Vicente.
Vicente's fourth team foul. The drive leaves it a little short, and foul called.
24, Michael Vicente.
Vincente, his fourth.
His fourth, team fifth.
So picks up 2 right away. And free throw good by Stillwell.
In the Warrior lineup, 21, Peyton Sanford.
Sanford comes in for Vincente, who has 4. Stillwell gets his first points of the night. He averages 10. Now he has 2. Dowling steals it. There's a 3, no good. And he stepped on the baseline. And, Waukee fans letting them know about the miss. Curran has it stripped. Daniel gets him blocked with the foul call.
On 12, Tucker DeVries. His fourth, team 6th.
DeVries with his 4th.
2, Drew Daniel.
And Drew Daniel goes to the line. Shoot 2. He's got 6 points. And it's the rattling free throw for number 7. And in comes Jackson Payne. And second free throw good.
Lineup 5, Nick Bruno.
Taken away by Dowling. And Dylan Jones will be called for the intentional foul. I think he lost his balance and ran into him. And he's saying, what? But he's got 3 now. So this first minute, a little ragged here for Waukee. Free throw short by Stillwell. Shoots 73%, and he's 3 of 4 here. Vicente comes back in. He's got 4, and DeVries comes back in. He's got 4 personals, and we'll take a quick break on CISN.TV.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back here at Waukee, 59 seconds gone in the fourth quarter, and it's 56-38. 18-point lead for Waukee. But they pushed it up. Now they're in the bonus and the fouls, and there's shot off no good. Rebound comes off to Waukee. They throw it out all the way up to DeVries. Dylan Jones stops and says, go in. Gets it back to Vicente. He's playing with 4, as is DeVries. There's Curran. Over for 3. Good.
Becker DeVries for 3.
It's 12 for DeVries. And nice drive by Stillwell. He's got 5. Inside to Jones. Whoa, he got that through the block even. He's got 16. There's a 3 up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Waukee. Oh, into Jones. And off of Dowling.
The Dowling Catholic went up 13. Jack Lyman.
And Waukee gets it in. Look for Jones cutting, not there. Pull it back out. DeVries gets fouled.
On 11, Jack Keogh.
Keogh's 4th, 9th team foul.
Tucker DeVries.
DeVries goes to the free throw line. Hits the front end. He's got 13. Misses that one as it rolls out. 3 is short. On the drive, a foul.
Foul at 24, Michael Vicente.
And that'll be it for Vicente. He fouls out with 4:52 to play and 6 points. Stillwell at the line. Gives him 6 points, make it 7.
The Dowling lineup 15, Drew Keeter.
Keeter coming in. For Dowling. And a long, long fourth quarter seems like already. We're not even halfway through. A lot of fouls. Kick it back outside. Looking for Jones in there, posting. Instead, they'll shoot the long three. DeVries.
For three. Another three-pointer. DeVries has got 16 tonight. Inside, here's Riggs off the window. No. Keogh with the offensive rebound. Brings it out. Keeter will try to triple.
And there's a three. Keeter. And then a foul on Riggs.
21, Ryan Riggs. His third, deep 10. Shooting 2, Dante Jenkins.
Jenkins to the line. Pops the first one. Gives him 5 points. Oh, almost got the bounce there. Left side three, short, rebound. Pulled out of there by Jenkins. Quickly up. And knocked away and saved by Matt Stillwell. Nice play. But then it's thrown over to the coach on the bench. And he's not eligible to shoot that, so they got to give it back to Waukee. They hold a 21-point lead. Drive, shot, no good, rebound. Jones puts it back up and gets fouled.
From 11, Jack Keogh. It's his personal foul.
Jack Keogh fouls out with 2 points.
In the Dowling lineup, 23, Ben Sheridan. 31, Matt Riedel. 33, Joe Stracco. For the Warriors, Jackson Payne, 25.
Luke Cavan, Joe Stracco in there. As Jones shoots, I imagine he'll probably come out here too after.
34 is Ray Schaller.
Bennett Peterson in for Waukee. Got a feeling Dylan Jones may come out after this one. leaves with 18.
Left 34, Trey Schaller, and 10, Matthew O'Brien.
Trey Schaller, Matthew O'Brien in there for Waukee. 23-point lead for Waukee with 3 minutes to play. Kicking outside for three off, no good. Missed by Sheridan. And then he stepped on the baseline.
Also down on 45, Luke Devon, and 41, Will Yergay.
Will Yergay comes in for Dowling. Long lob out there. Over to Stracco. Bounce pass inside. And Trey Hardy trying to run that down. And the drive pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound and the foul. That'll go against Trey Schaller. No, they call offensive foul. I think. Drive and the miss. Down the lane, up and good.
Peterson, assist to O'Brien.
Bennett Peterson.
Peterson, the senior. He gets in the scorebook tonight. Waukee 70, Dowling 45. Escobar, offensive rebound, lost his footing. It's taken away by Kane. Kane out ahead. Hardy with the
And Trey Hardy takes it to the hole. Inside, up and gets it stripped. And they're letting him play it out. To the side for three, no good. And almost too much passing there as we go under a minute to play now. Lob it in, up and good. Luke Cavan.
Substitution timeout, 5 Dominic Pinelli, 32 Lincoln Swanson.
Lincoln Swanson in there. Dominic Pinelli.
And 40 Luke
for
Jacoby.
Waukee. Yes. 25-point lead. There's a three, no good. Take it away and then a foul call. Joe Stracco.
On 33, Joe Stracco. His first to shoot two, Matthew O'Brien.
Matthew O'Brien to shoot two. And he gets a chance for one more here with 10.1 to play. Man, rolls out of there. There's a shot, no good, and that'll do it. 72-47. We'll take a break, come back and wrap up the scoring and wrap up this ball game after this here on CISN.TV.
Big tag event at Schottenkirk Ford, Indianola. All vehicles are tagged with one low price. New bonus tagged 18 Ford F-150s up to $14,000 off MSRP. Your choice. Up to $8,500 off MSRP. New 18 Ford Explorer and new 18 Ford Edge. Year-end tag event in Indianola, including thousands under retail value on Schottenkirk certified pre-owned vehicles. Hurry in for best selection. Schottenkirk Ford, Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com.
The Fletcher in Ankeny. Words cannot even begin to describe our Sunday brunch. You won't find a better Sunday brunch than what's being prepared for you. Try it this Sunday. The Fletcher, North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny.
The other guys, they think they know what special means. At Godfather's Pizza, we do special, and we do it better. We add the T. There's a Godfather's specialty pizza with your name on it. Classic combo, all meat combo, hot stuff, taco, yeah, even veggie and more. All of them piled high with the best toppings and 100% real cheese. Treat yourself special. Order specialty pizzas from Godfather's Pizza.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here at Waukee, the boys' final 72-47. Waukee over. Dowling unofficially run down the scoring, if I can read all this. 2 for Michael Keogh, 3 for Nick Bruno, 2 for Jack Keogh, 4 for Jack Lyman, 9 for Ryan Riggs, and 7 for Matt Stillwell, 3 for Andrew Lynch, make that 8 for Drew Daniel, 2 for Luke Cavan. For Waukee, 18, Dylan Jones leads there, 16 for Tucker DeVries, 7 for Noah Hart. He went down in the first half with an injury, didn't come back. 5 for Dante Jenkins, 7 for Peyton Sanford, 6 for Michael Vincente, 2 for Bennett Peterson, and 2 for Trey Schaller. And I think that's Trey Hardy with 2-2. It was Waukee 19-5 after 1, 39-22 at the half, 55-33 after 3, and then the final 72-47 here as Waukee goes to 11-0. They'll face Valley on Friday night. Dowling falls to 5-7 on the season. I believe they're at Johnston, but we'll have that Valley game, Waukee at Valley, right here on CISN.TV on Friday night. So join us once again for that. For Ruben Garza and Peter Tarpey, that's going to wrap it up here at Waukee.